Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another episode of The Writer's Block from the Ballpit channel. This is a show or a series in which I can pretty much talk about whatever creative topic kind of, catches my interest at any given moment. It's pretty much a free-form show where I can do whatever I want. Today, I want to talk about some news that is honestly pretty big in the realm of film, and it's also very personal to me. So, I'm sure some of you may have seen the tweet. If not, I'll put it up right here, about the Wallace and Gromit movies. And, well, not just the Wallace and Gromit movies, but it's the studio Aardman. So if you don't know, Aardman makes the Wallace and Gromit movies, the Shaun the Sheep movies, and then the Chicken Run movies, I believe, are like the three kind of main franchises that they cover. And they do something really unique in the film industry that I haven't seen anywhere else do, which is they use clay animation, or known as claymation. So I don't know how they do it. I don't know the science behind it. I just enjoy the movies, particularly Wallace and Gromit. But they use clay to make the models, the character models and whatever else for their movies. The problem with that is there's one company that supplies the clay to the studio, and they've shut down. And Aardman only has enough clay to make the newest upcoming Wallace and Gromit movie, which is set to come out sometime in 2024, I believe. And that's obviously a problem, but I just want to address a couple comments related to it and give my thoughts on it. So what I've seen a lot is, why not just go to a different place and buy more clay? And on a base level, that makes sense, right? Oh no, the one studio you has that provides you clay went out of business. I'm sure there's other places that provide you clay. Like, come on, let's get back to work. We got more movies to make. However, it's not normal clay like that you make your, fifth grade shitty pottery out of. It's a very special clay that it has the design properties that they want. And also what I read is that it doesn't melt or change form in the heat of studio lighting, making it perfectly malleable and perfectly foundationally set up for claymation projects. That's pretty much what it's for. However, because that is a pretty niche usage for a clay, it's going out of business. And nowhere else, I'll say it again, nowhere else on the planet makes the clay substance that Aardman uses for their movies. The only place in the world has shut down, ceased completely. They do not make it anymore. They do not run a business anymore. And ultimately, that's a bad thing. Because as you guys know, as a fan of art and film in general, I like unique ideas and unique methods. So, somewhere or somebody like Aardman making films using claymation is unique. And I like that. I like whenever a studio or a creator or creative or whoever else is able to use their own methods, their own way of doing things to make their art. I like that. And on a more personal level, Wallace and Gromit was huge for me growing up. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I also remember watching multiple Wallace and Gromit shorts, like one where they go to the moon, and the moon's made of cheese, and one with, like, robo-legs, and stuff like that. Like, Wallace and Gromit was huge for me. It were some of my favorite things to watch. And as much as I kind of I haven't been keeping up as much with what Aardman's been doing and stuff, those memories are still core to me. And it's sad knowing that I won't be able to experience new Aardman movies. I like the Shaun the Sheep ones and stuff too, moving forward. And other kids won't be able to experience what I got to experience with these movies, which are a big reason, honestly, why I fell in love with film and with art in general, was stuff like that growing up. So it's really sad to see, and I hope moving forward that another company comes up and is able to make the special clay formula that Aardman needs to be able to make their movies again. Because for a unique art style of film, claymation, basically ceasing to exist at this point because of markets and capitalism would be really sad for art in general, in my opinion. So that's really all I got. Sorry for my bed being a little bit of a mess. When I went to make it, I had something in the way, we'll say, of me being able to make the bed. And I did not want to disturb the obstacle that was preventing me from doing so. So, apologize for the background being a little messy, but I think you guys will be able to deal with it. This will be a short video, bit of a small update. I don't really have too much to say on it. I feel like I have everything on my system there, but it still felt important enough to say and give my perspective on as somebody who loves Wallace and Gromit. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Writer's Block. Please check out some more. The Writer's Block is a super fluid series. I talk about so many different things. I do have big plans in the works for The Writer's Block. There's something in the works that's been in the works for a long time there now. It's just taken me a while. But in the meantime, I will give these short little media update videos and such whenever I feel like it, because I can and nobody can stop me. Thank you again. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.